In this video we are going to present an exercise regarding gateways in BPMN. A design product process has different activities as listed below, and its objective is to design a product. Product design, packaging design if necessary, design validation, test of product design and packaging, prepare budget, prepare mass production, send design to production. In this process, each gateway should be analyzed to identify which one is the most appropriate. Some important characteristics about this process are: the process can be cancelled at any moment, the product design and its validation should always be performed, the packaging design is necessary only in some cases. If the product design validation is not okay, the product design should be repeated. The product and packaging design should be finalized to test them. Product design validation should be okay to continue. If the test is okay, the budget can be prepared. The mass production preparation should always be performed, but the electronic preparation only if the product has electronic parts. Having finished the product and electronic preparation, the design is sent to production. Which type of gateways should be used for each point? We will analyze each gateway to find the most appropriate. Which type of gateway should be used for this point? In this point of the process, the cancellation is modeled. The process can be cancelled at any moment. If the database exclusive gateway is used, either the design product activity or the cancel event can be activated. This implies that if the main path of the process is activated, the cancel event will never be available. This is not the behavior required. The design product activity and/or the cancel event can be activated according to some conditions, using the inclusive gateway. However, not only should the design product activity be activated, but also the cancel event without any condition associated. A parallel gateway should be used in this case to capture the business logic. See the simulation. In this case, both paths are activated. This enables the product design to be cancelled at any moment. If the cancel event is executed, the terminate event will be reached, and the process will be finished. Regarding the second gateway in the process, the following should be taken into account. The product design and its validation should always be performed. The packaging design is necessary only in some cases. If an exclusive gateway is selected, either the design packaging activity or the validate product design activity can be activated according to a condition. However, this does not enable us to validate the product design and the packaging design. If a parallel gateway is chosen, the design packaging activity and the validate product design activity are both activated. However, this does not enable the packaging design to be necessary only in some cases. In this case, it is appropriate to use an inclusive gateway. The design packaging activity and/or the validate product design activity could be activated according to some conditions. That is, packaging design will be performed in some cases according to a condition. See the simulation. In this case, both activities are activated. Another possibility is that in some cases, only the validate product design will be executed. The next gateway should represent that if the product design validation is not okay, the product design should be repeated. Additionally, bear in mind that the process cannot continue without this validation. See the simulation. Both paths are activated. The process continues and also goes back to the product design using a parallel gateway. This is not correct, as the process cannot continue if the validation is not okay. If the validation is okay, the process flow can continue. Only one path is activated with a database exclusive gateway. This is the appropriate gateway. The next gateway should represent that the product and packaging design should be finalized before they can be tested. This is a convergent gateway. See the simulation when a database exclusive gateway is used. In this case, the testing, design and packaging activity will be executed twice. This is not correct. Additionally, Both the product and packaging design should be finalized to test them. Using a parallel gateway, the process flow will be stuck. This gateway will wait as many tokens as incoming sequences to continue synchronization. See the simulation which illustrates this case. The correct gateway to use here is an inclusive gateway. This synchronizes a divergent inclusive gateway. It waits for as many tokens as the divergent inclusive gateway had activated. Now, consider if the test is OK, the budget can be prepared. See the simulation using a parallel gateway. In this case, both the preparation budget activity and the design product are activated. However, only one of these activities should be enabled. See the simulation using a database exclusive gateway. This is the logic of the business situation. Now this gateway should capture that the mass product preparation should always be performed, but the electronic preparation should only be performed if the product has electronic parts. See the simulation using a parallel gateway. In this case, both activities will always be activated. This is not the desired behavior, as in some cases the electronic preparation will not be performed. Therefore, an inclusive gateway should be used. One or both paths can be activated according to some conditions. See the simulation. To send the design to production, these two previous activities should be synchronized. If a parallel gateway is used, when only the prepare mass production activity is performed, the process flow will be stuck. Therefore, an inclusive gateway used as a convergent element will synchronize a divergent inclusive gateway. It waits for as many tokens as the divergent inclusive gateway had activated. Finally, this last gateway should be analyzed. See the simulation. In this case, a parallel gateway will wait for as many tokens as there are incoming sequence flows to continue synchronization. The flow will always be stuck, as this parallel gateway will wait for 2 tokens and only one will ever reach this gateway. See the simulation when an exclusive gateway is used. The flow works correctly. However, in this case, this gateway is not necessary, as the diagram can be simplified. This alternative diagram is preferred. Thank you for your interest in Bizagi, the solution preferred by BPM experts.